Good morning. Good morning. Well, this was certainly interesting this morning. Oh, somebody tell me this is a big joke. all of these, all of these computer issues are just something to make me laugh. I'm not laughing, but it's just wild. I had no camera. I restarted my computer. I shut it down totally, and I still had no camera. So I think I just need to have Susie cough with me all the time so she can help. So she's the tech person. So anyway, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Kathy Hand, Andrea Gregg, Brookie, Dylan, and sweet little Max. Kathleen Caputo, happy to see you. Annie Seven, Catherine Kovacs. That's right. You all know I'm persistent. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Not because I gave up. Uh, Jim, good morning. Charlie, hello. Yes, you did. You're right on time, in divine time. Okay, let's go into our hearts. So, hand on your heart center. Slow down the breathing. Let's just slow everything down. Add in some love. Miracles happen every day. Opportunities are always showing up. I am worthy. I am enough. We are an amazing spark of the divine, and we are so loved. Say those affirmations every day. I encourage you, even if you've gone way beyond 2 months worth, which we have, right, Deirdre? Happy Tuesday to you, darling, and day 71 of saying these affirmations every day has made a difference in my life. I hope that it's made a difference in your life as well. So, Thankful Tuesday. I'm thankful that for whatever reason, the camera decided to work and we can have a morning cuppa. Really happy about that. So, what is your Thankful Tuesday? What are you thankful for? I am so grateful for every one of you, for you being here, for your smiley faces. I know I only see names, but I see you and I see your smiles. I know what they look like, and I'm so, so happy that you decided to join me this morning. And let's see, shall we do a story time while you're sharing what your gratitude is? And I'm grateful for everyone that's here. Catherine Kovacs, you're thankful for life. I love that one. I am too. Every morning when I wake up, I just say, thank you, God, for another day. Thank you for the ability to have a day here on this earth, to make a difference, to just be. Good morning, Auntie Jean. I'm so glad you're here. All right, well, let's do story time. And unfortunately, my books and my cards are in the car, so I don't have those to read from this morning. But we're just going to share some gratitude and see where that takes us. Jen, you're thankful for this group of peas. Me too. Good morning, Don Baker. Hello, hello. Well, let me see if I can get to story time. And see what it has to say. I know the angels were busy yakking last night, so there was a story. Oh, Auntie Jean, I love that. Grateful to be able to come home every morning. All right, so here it is. I found it. Now, if my computer will cooperate and let me open it. All right, so the message is called Open Doors. Happiness often sneaks in through a door you didn't know you left open. That's a quote from John Barrymore. Good morning, Mary Quincoli. Okay, one of the things I like to stress about life is never say never and never give up. As I was sitting quietly in reflection today, I felt a wave of warmth, like the sun had just peeked through a cloud-covered sky. There was no reason for it, no grand accomplishment, no perfect moment, just a deep sense of contentment. I was thinking about some of the times in my life when I had closed doors, or so I thought. We may close the doors of our hearts to protect ourselves from disappointment, but Spirit always knows how to find the smallest opening to pour in love. Even when we think we've lost our way, there is always a whisper of grace, a divine surprise waiting to be revealed. Sometimes the door we left open is one we never even intended to open, like a moment of surrender, a breath of forgiveness, or a prayer whispered through tears. These moments become portals for peace, allowing joy to tiptoe in and make itself at home in our weary hearts. Dear angels, why does happiness so often come when we aren't looking for it? Why does it feel like joy catches us off guard instead of arriving when we're striving so hard to be happy? Dear ones, your hearts were never meant to be measured by milestones or controlled by expectations. Joy is the language of the soul. It doesn't follow rules, calendars, or plans. When you are consumed by effort, you tighten your grip on life. But when you soften, when you exhale, when you least expect it, your light becomes a beacon that draws joy to you. The door you left open is often trust. It's faith. It's the silent, sacred spaces where your spirit remains tender and receptive even amid heartbreak or uncertainty. Happiness knows these secret paths. It arrives on the wings of an angel, in a child's laugh, in the scent of morning dew, or in the stillness between your thoughts. Let go of trying to force it, and you will find it has been beside you all along. We invite you to bless the unknown doors in your life, the ones you didn't intentionally open, the ones we found anyway. Let go of the tight grip on how and when happiness should arrive. Just open to now. The moment is enough. Even the smallest crack in your heart is enough for love to rush in like light. The angels whisper, happiness is not hidden. It is humming softly behind the walls of your worry, waiting for you to stop long enough to hear its song. Let yourself listen. Let joy find you. The door is already open. Angels, today I promise to keep saying, never give up. Never, ever, ever give up. How many times over the last 5 years have you all heard me say that? And even before that, when I was doing online stuff with you, I always said, never give up because you don't know. And there's many times when that miracle is waiting right there. It's just waiting for you to turn a corner. It's waiting for you to relax enough to receive the miracle. to receive the love, to receive what that blessing is that's coming to you. So open up. Never close that heart. We can try to close it down. There's times when we might feel like I don't want to keep hurting. I don't want to have things keep going wrong in my life. I don't want to feel this intensely or this deeply. But that's the time when we need it the most. That's the time when we need each other to really draw on our strength of togetherness, of oneness, because we all are one having this experience. We're just seeing different aspects of it through each other, through the incarnation that we chose to be in this lifetime. And we're here as teachers for each other. We're here as students of each other, as we enjoy getting to know our soul family. We can see a different aspect of ourselves through each other. Kathy, I've been reading a page or two every day of Angel Whispers 333. I am almost at the end of it, so I decided to start on the second book. And then after that one, I'll read a page each day of the very first book. I love that game plan. I think that is just awesome, Kathy. Wow. Yeah, I think that's a really, really great thing to do. And maybe we can all do that together. How does that sound? Every morning on Cuppa, we can start with that second book when you're ready, and we'll all read a page in the second book together. Oh, Joanne Castrillo, yes, it was a very dear message when the angels brought that message through. It was so heartwarming because I did think of times in my life when I just wanted to shut out everything. I didn't want to feel. And that's the thing, isn't it? When we think about opening ourselves up to love, opening ourselves up to other people being able to see us, being raw, being vulnerable, then we do open up to possible hurt. I mean, it's a possibility, right? Even the um, the choice that I made to be raw and real in the morning, to come on here with just me, just having gotten up out of bed, no fluff, no nothing other than just me. Um, that was raw, that was vulnerable, and I don't even think about it anymore. And I know through the years I've invited people to be on the morning show with me, to come on and chat. And so many times I have heard, I can't let people see me like that. I can't come on without makeup or come on without being, dressed up. But this is the real show. This is the reality of what we're like, not any kind of fluff or extra stuff going on. Kathleen says, most important, grateful for the wonderful friends in my life, including all the P's. I am too, Kathleen. I'm so grateful for everyone that's in my life, everyone that has shown up in this lifetime, that has just embraced me. And I embrace you right back. Veronica, thank you for being here, and you're grateful for Jesus. What an awesome statement this morning. Yes, very, very grateful for Christ in my life. So what was Max's response? I guess I missed something there, Kathleen. Let me see if I can scroll back and see what Brookie has to say. There it is. I missed a couple of messages. Deirdre's grateful to see how the light is progressing with these new earth trials. Got lots of trials and tribulations. And Brookie says, grateful for Max and I's first moment actually sharing in the heart mind to the divine with him on my lap. And then he exclaimed, hallelujah, Teri. Oh, little Max, I love you so much. You are awesome. And Andrea, I don't know if I read yours. Thankful P family and our time together. Yes, yes, yes. It is a wonderful time together. And Kathy Hand says, yes, we are all natural. We certainly are. What you see is what you get. And Auntie Jean says, I'd like your idea of daily readings. Let's do that. So, Kathy, if you will give us the heads up and let us know when, we'll start reading together in that second book, which is Angels in My Pocket. And I'm sure our little pocket mascot will be happy about that. I haven't seen Blue Jean on with us this morning, but she's normally listening in, maybe out on her porch. Maybe it's a nice enough day that she can be out by Babel this morning. But Pocket always loves when he hears his name. So we definitely want to send love to Pocket. And that's the book we will start on. If you all have it, then you can follow along. If not, it's on Amazon, and you can jump in there and grab a copy before we start doing that and reading from it every day. So what else is going on? Lots of gratitude flowing this morning. I'm so grateful for everyone that's here and grateful for this area of Colorado. I worked on the video that I promised you all that I would have from all the pictures I took over the weekend. There's like 200 pictures, you guys. So I'm having to sift through those and see what I can come up with for a little video sharing the delight of the days away and days spent with Dr. Ruth Anderson and Deb Goldberg and our girls' weekend, where we just had so much fun, but we also had some deep moments of just being together and challenging each other and seeing what Spirit wanted to say through us, to use us while we were together to bring messages for each other. And Kathy says, I am grateful for the universe having my back and protection from my angels, guides, and the divine. Jesus walks with us daily. Absolutely. All right. Well, if there's any more gratitude, just go ahead and put it in there. I don't know where Blue Jean is, Auntie Jean. Let's see if we can call her in. Everybody just think blue, 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 blue. And let's get her and the doggaroos and the kitty cats in here. So while that is possibly happening, go ahead and put in your prayer requests. If there's anything going on that we need to know about, any way that we can support you and lift you up, this is the time that we do that here on the morning show. And if you need us to add you or anyone to the Peapod prayer list, we'll be going over that tomorrow morning on the morning show. Great, Kathy. Thank you. And I love that inspired thought from the angels to let's start with book 2 and read the whole book. We'll read it together every morning. We'll read a page out of it. I love that thought. And thank you, Deirdre, calling in our Blue Jean. I'm not sure where she's at or what's going on with her this morning. And who else is missing? Is our Brandy here? I don't think I saw Brandy. So calling in our Brandy as well and loving up on her and hoping that everything is working perfectly in her world. I don't see our Marietta, but I know she's usually listening while she's out on the water. And Marietta, if you are listening, You probably felt us talking about you over the weekend as I was with Deb and Dr. Ruth Anderson. And yes, we did talk about Florida and the Florida Keys because that's been our girls' weekend getaway many times, has been going down to the Keys and seeing Marietta. And Deirdre, thank you for giving us our morning prayer. Prayers for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back, for world peace and attention to human trafficking, support for all families living with addiction, and prayers for our United States. Thank you for that. And I feel like I have to sneeze, so if I do, I'll just have to stop and do that. And if Brandy was here, she would ask us to remember anyone touched by suicide or dementia and lifting those families of the loved ones that have been involved in addiction or in suicide, lifting them up for the grief that comes in. If Sally were here, and let's lift Sally and Tony up because they're going through a lot right now, they would ask that we remember those who are homeless, those who feel like they're abandoned and all alone with nobody to care for them. So let's do that. Let's remember anyone who's feeling that they're not seen, not heard, that the world is just kind of passing them by. So let's remember that. Yes, I know that was really, really hard for Brandy and for Dustin. And we remember that family that lost a patriarch and finding their way back now, finding their way of seeing and feeling that energy in their life without the physical being there. All right, so anyone else? Well, let's go into our hearts. And let's remember our magnificence this morning. Let's do that. So if you'll go with me into your heart center, just breathe in. Breathe in love and release it. Breathe in peace. Sometimes that's harder than breathing in love. Sometimes there are things that keep us from our peace. There's conflicts, there's contrast, there's the challenges and the fires that we go through. So breathe in with the intention that peace will come into your heart. And when you exhale, let go of anything that's unlike love, anything that's unlike peace, anything that you think you have to hold on to. There's no have tos. There's only love. Now breathe in again. And this time, bring in some joy into your heart. Bring in a remembrance of moments when you laughed, when you were just able to let go with full abandon, do a belly laugh, giggle, smile until you just can't even stand for that face to be in a smile position anymore. And then release. Release all that has hurt you. There's no need to hold on to anything unless it's love. Love is what we are. It's what we're made of. It's what we will return to when we're done with these human bodies. So I want you to breathe in now and do a little scan. If you start at the top of your head, the crown chakra, can you feel the lightness there? Can you feel love reaching the very top of your head? Can you see a channel of light opening for you to receive love in, to receive the messages from your loved ones, the messages from the angels, the messages from Christ and Divine Mother? Breathe right into that crown chakra. That is your connection with the divine. So feel it right now. Let's all go in together to our crown and feel that channel that's opening, 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 even as we pay attention to it. It's going to open more. And maybe you can even see that channel. Maybe you can see white light coming to you from the divine. Can you envision that? Can you feel that? Because it's an actual movement that happens. When energy flows, it moves, it shifts. So feel the shift of the divine reaching out to you, wanting you to open up, wanting you to feel the love that God has for you, the love that Christ has, that Divine Mother has, and that all of the angels and archangels have for you. And now, if there's a loved one that you would like to feel their presence, just say their name. Hold a vision of them as you remember them. Can you feel that loved one? Can you hear a message? Maybe it's a message of hope, of inspiration. Just draw that in through your crown chakra this morning. Allow Spirit to communicate with you, to talk to you, to give you some word that you can hold in your heart going through this day. I'm seeing a lot of butterflies fluttering around. I don't know who's getting a message from your loved one, but there's definitely the sign of butterflies. I see I think it's a zebra longwings. I think that's my friend Tina that's joining us and helping us to know that those in spirit are right here with us. Maybe you hear the flutter of butterfly wings or a hummingbird. Just listen. Listen and feel without judgment, without trying to force it. Just allow right now. Allow Spirit to be very present with you. I just feel a lot of peace. I feel some tenderness in some of your hearts, and that's okay. Sometimes we just want to pick up the phone and call our loved one. Sometimes we want to go see them, check in on them. Just say their name. That's all it takes. A whisper out to your loved one will draw them closer to you, and they're able to show themselves to you. And now let's draw close to each other as we lift up everyone in our spirit family, all of the P's. We lift you high, we lift your loved ones, your families, and we pray for the very best and highest good for each one as we are sitting right here, right now, connected in with our higher self, connected in with Spirit. We lift all of the prayer requests and bring them right to the divine. And our only ask is that we be seen, we be heard, we be acknowledged, and that each prayer is answered for the best and highest good of all. Now feel that reassurance in your heart. Do you feel it? Do you hear the words, "It is done"? We have left our burdens with the divine. And now, beautiful, beautiful energy of wrapping our arms around each other. Whew. Just breathe and release and relax into the knowingness that when two or more have come together, our voices are heard even louder. Our desires of our heart have reached to the very top reaches of the great central sun. And all of those requests that we laid down, they're all seen. They're all taken care of in the divine time and divine way. Okay, so let's love on each other now that we've loved on all of those that we lift up. Brookie says extra prayers for Akil and the orphans, along with all of his fellow friends in Pakistan. Absolutely, praying for peace in that country. Kathleen, you need St. Anthony to help find your books. Okay, so call on the duo of St. Anthony and Archangel Shamuel. That's what I do. Anytime I need to locate something, I have them team up and they find it almost instantly. So once you put the message out to them, then let it go. Oh, thank you, Auntie Jean, for loving on our Sally and Tony, and we lift them high. And yes, Linda Lemieux is wonderful at finding things that are misplaced. Oh, Michelle, you released 9 monarch butterflies. I love that. My friend Tina was so great at doing that. She did butterfly releases, and I could feel her this morning. I knew she was there. And Blue, 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 so glad you came in with us. Thank you for being here. And I know you weren't here when we talked about it, but we're going to start reading from Angels in My Pocket. As soon as we get the go-ahead from Kathy Hand, we're all going to get on board and read a page out of it every day together. All right, so let me get Leo playing for us, and we're going to love on each other with a thank you. I love you.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, come on. Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. We're on the peaceful peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning Cuppa full of
Oh,
joy.
Kathleen, I love that. Show that comment because I think that is beautiful.
I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the B's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Cuppa full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always no space in the pot. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning Cuppa full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the B's and the pod. The
Pod is us.
I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the B's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa
Okay, you ready?
There really is no
There really is no
secret. We
secret.
simply accept,
Except
align, allow. Triple A, morning cup of full of joy.
play.
Just start the day
Take
on
it
the high
with
five.
you
We call the triple
everywhere you
A. Morning
go.
cup of
That's
full
what
of joy
Marietta
with all the
says.
P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup of full of joy every day. Just start the day on the high five. We call the triple A. Morning cup of full of joy with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup of joy. Cup of full of joy.
Woo! Thank you, thank you, thank you for being with us this morning. Hold that love in your heart. Keep breathing in the joy. Keep expressing it to others. Spend this day with you, reaching out to loved ones, reaching out to those who may not hear I love you, who may not see a smile, and just let them know you are loved. You are amazing. You are wonderful. You are powerful. And reach out and let that be your ministry today, to love on each other the very best way you can, letting love flow into your heart and then out from your heart to others. I love you. I am so very, very grateful for each and every one of you. And I'll be back tomorrow on the Morning Cuppa. Let's see what ease and grace we can get into that show with. I am going to think positive thoughts and say those affirmations every day. Miracles are happening, and it happens with ease and grace. So I'll see you tomorrow.